Okay, so now we're going to move on to the Customer Success Award, which is my favourite part of the annual conference, where we celebrate the fantastic achievements of many organisations, but also recognise both teams and individuals delivering meaningful impact. And I actually feel very privileged to be standing here doing this, but I'm also very lucky that over the last 20 years, I have worked with and observed many organisations doing amazing things with Esri technology. And actually, many of you are in the room today, and you know who you are. And this time of year always reminds me of a famous quote from our founder, Jack Dangermond, where the application of GIS is only limited by the imagination of those that use it. And this is clearly evident in the submissions that we've had this year in terms of their breadth and diversity.
Yes, and we would really like to say a big thank you to everyone that took the time to put in a submission this year. We've had a huge amount, over 70, and the team and I really enjoyed reviewing each and every single one. Now, for this year, we've actually decided to change up the categories for the awards to really reflect how GIS is maturing in its use and how you are delivering more innovation, more impact, and more scale.
So our first new category, Delivering Innovation, this category really focuses on those organisations delivering cutting-edge projects or research initiatives that are really pushing the boundaries of ArcGIS. And I'm absolutely delighted to announce that the shortlist for this category includes Cadent, the Falklands Maritime Heritage Trust, the Manchester University NHS Foundation Trust.
Now let's watch the award nominees.
Across our gas networks, gas leakage has traditionally been managed reactively. Leaks are often identified only when someone smells them, leaving us responding to problems rather than preventing them. That's where DPLA, the digital platform for leakage analytics, comes in, allowing us to find and tackle our gas leaks, transforming our approach to net zero. We recognized that the challenge wasn't a lack of data, but how that data was being used. We used ArcGIS Online as an active decision support platform, bringing together asset data, emissions information, and operational insights to understand where our emissions are located. As a result, our teams can prioritize the right interventions, reduce unnecessary site visits, and prevent leaks proactively. Investing in this innovation helps to strengthen our resilience, reduce risk, and improve our response times.
Deep ocean heritage sites are incredibly difficult, risky, and expensive to access. When an expedition ends, returning is often impossible, which means whatever data we capture in that moment has to last for years, sometimes decades. Following the discovery of Sir Ernest Shackleton's Endurance, our challenge wasn't just how to record the site, but how to make that data usable long after the expedition had ended. We used ArcGIS Online as a shared digital research environment, bringing together sonar, multi-beam bathymetry, photogrammetry, LiDAR laser imagery, archaeology and environmental data into a single spatial platform. As a result, we created a permanent digital version of the Endurance site that researchers can return to again and again. It allows new questions to be asked, new analysis to be carried out, and could be used as a point of reference to monitor the condition of the wreck if anyone is brave enough to go back.
Across our hospital estate, managing safety, compliance and day-to-day operations is complex. With 10 hospital sites and thousands of assets, critical risk information often sits across multiple systems, making it difficult to see the full picture or prioritise action. We needed a way to bring that information together. We used ArcGIS Indoors to create a live digital twin of our estate, connecting building data, asset information and safety risks into a single spatial view that our teams can use every day. As a result, our estates and facilities teams now have a clear, shared view of risk across the majority of our hospital sites. This helps us prioritise work, plan investment more effectively, and respond faster to issues that could affect patient safety or service delivery.
Oh, some wonderful innovations there. But there can only be one winner. Craig, please can you announce?
So the winner for the Delivering Innovation category is the Falklands Maritime Heritage Trust. Let's welcome them to the stage to collect their award.
All right, it's time now to move on to our next category, making an impact, where our shortlisted entrants have shown us how they are tackling real-world challenges, but managing to deliver real outcomes for people, places, and the planet. And so our shortlisted entrants are, our shortlisted entrants, YGAM, Wales and West Utilities, and the West Midlands Violence Reduction Partnership, and West Midlands Police and Crime Commissioner.
So let's watch these organisations making an impact.
Young people in specific communities and regions are more likely to experience gambling harms due to a range of factors. Without clear insight into where risks are greatest, prevention programmes may miss the young people who need education and support the most. Using ArcGIS Online, ArcGIS dashboards and ArcGIS story maps, we combined our training data with deprivation, harm and health indicators. This created a clear spatial picture showing where risk is highest and where our programmes are making an impact. As a result, we've shifted from broad reactive prevention to targeted evidence-led action. This has helped us reach millions of young people more effectively and strengthen funding and policy conversations.
Fuel poverty affects many households, but identifying which homes would benefit most from gas connectivity and support is difficult. Utilities often lack household-level data, making it hard to target help effectively at scale. Using ArcGIS Enterprise alongside spatial analysis tools within the ArcGIS platform, we linked property records, gas infrastructure and distance data to identify homes suitable for connection, without using personal or sensitive household information. As a result, we identified more than 100,000 homes that could benefit from targeted intervention, helping reduce fuel poverty and improve living standards.
Preventing serious violence requires coordination across policing, health, education and local authorities. Historically, insight was fragmented across organisations limiting effective prevention. One organisation might only understand a bit of the prevalence of violence or the extent or the reach it's going. Having all organisations come together, it kind of builds that full picture. Using ArcGIS Online and ArcGIS Pro, we created a shared strategic platform that brings together data from multiple partners into one spatial view, revealing hotspots, trends and gaps in provision. As a result, partners can target interventions more effectively and shift from reacting to violence to preventing it, supporting communities and long-term outcomes.
Okay, so the entire judging team really struggled with this category due to the sheer quality of all of the entrants. But Hattie, please can you tell us who the winner is?
I can. Right, and the winner of the Making an Impact category is YGAM.
Really? Okay, so now our final category, powering the business. As we all know, geospatial is helping businesses operate, collaborate, and evolve. And this particular category is really focused on organizations that are delivering enterprise-class GIS solutions, supporting multiple teams, departments, both internally and externally. And I'm really delighted to announce that the shortlist for this category includes Anglian Water, Community Fibre, and the Mayor of London. So let's watch these organisations, how they're powering their businesses.
Anglian Water operates one of the largest water and water recycling networks in the UK, and that brings with it inherently significant problems regarding the data, systems and technologies that it uses. We reimagined how information flows and data is visualised across the organisation and sought to create a common currency of risk. Using ArcGIS Online and ArcGIS Experience Builder, we built the Hive, a common sharing platform that brings live operational, environmental and customer risk data together to drive insight-led decision-making and facilitate enhanced operational response. As a result, our teams respond faster, more consistently, and all work from the same trusted information to make robust decisions. The Hive is now a business-critical system in Anglian Water, resulting in real-time performance improvements and a significant reduction in operational incidents.
As Community Fibre expanded rapidly, we relied on multiple legacy GIS systems and manual processes. Data was fragmented, teams worked in silos, and we lacked a single trusted view of the network, making it harder to plan, build, and operate at scale. In 2022, we launched a multi-year GIS transformation, moving fully to ArcGIS Online as our production platform. We brought operational teams and partners into a single environment and embedded GIS directly into end-to-end workflows across the business. Today, ArcGIS Online is our single source of truth. Teams work from real-time, consistent data, processes are automated, and systems integrate through standardized APIs. This has improved efficiency, compliance, and customer experience, enabling Community Fibre to grow confidently and support major partners such as Vodafone and PXC to deliver a seamless, integrated customer experience.
Across London, more than 50 organisations plan, maintain and deliver their infrastructure works to keep London running. Doing this independently can lead to unnecessary disruption to Londoners, the economy and the planet. We need a shared view across the city to bring these stakeholders together and enable more collaboration across London's streets. Using ArcGIS Online and ArcGIS Enterprise, we created a secure platform where organisations can share and view their future plans together and coordinate activity, resulting in less disruption for Londoners. Using the IMA Explorer tool to identify collaborative opportunities has saved Londoners 500,000 hours of journey time and generated £12.8 million worth of improved well-being through safer, quieter and more predictable streets for everybody.
All right, so you've seen the nominees using GIS to drive collaboration across their enterprises. But it's time for us to announce the winner. Craig?
So the winner of the Power in the Business category is the Mayor of London. Hattie and I would like to thank everyone that's taken the time to submit this year, a very, very strong year. And we hope that that's actually inspired you to think about your potential nomination for next year's awards.